Hello everyone. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Tanea, CEO and founder of determinedwoman.com with a dash. And I just wanted to post a really quick video really quickly. It was just something on my heart that I wanted to share with you all because of a recent experience that I've had. And basically it's titled around trust issues, and I'll probably talk to you all about that more in future videos, but I just want to again, just kind of let you in on something that happened to me recently. But I'll give you a little bit of a background as to why I'm referring to trust issues. I have them. I have trust issues, and most of it has stemmed from my past, my childhood, not being able to trust people and being let down as much as I was, by even my parents, right? And so, as I grew up, I developed trust issues more and more and more over time. And for a while, it hadn't really occurred to me what it was until I really started digging deep in myself, and until I really started paying attention to myself more and loving myself more. But anyways, again, I'll go into that in another video. So I have an associate, I will call her, and basically I will call her a good friend. She's a good friend. She's very helpful. She listens to me. She's kind of almost sort of like a big sister a little bit. And I'm one of those, I have known to be one of those type of people to where when I feel like I'm getting too close to someone, I'll push them away. And so this particular person, I felt like I was getting a little too close to her. Like I was depending on her more, counting on her more, and starting to trust her more. So I wanted to push her away. So what I did was I stopped talking to her for no reason. None whatsoever. And she picked up on it. She didn't say anything. She just kind of, she just kind of let me be or whatever. And she never said anything. So then what happened was, by me not talking to her, I created this whole image in my head, and I'm telling you the truth, that she was the one acting funny towards me. That she doesn't deserve my friendship anyways because she's funny acting, right? So I prayed about it and I thought about it long and hard. And then I would start posting stuff on Facebook, which is a big no. Like, we really shouldn't do things like that because that really can get us into a lot of trouble. And not just that, but it can cause us to have enemies when we shouldn't. So anyways, I posted something on Facebook, and it indirectly was about her, but it was more so about how I was feeling at that moment, right? And so I think she must have saw my post and kind of indirectly responded back. And I was thinking to myself, like, no, she didn't. She petty and blah, blah. I mean, I literally was going on about this. Well, really, it was me. I started it. I started the pettiness. I stopped talking to her for no reason. No reason. Like, she's never done anything to me. It was all because I was afraid. I was afraid to let her in. I was afraid to depend on her because I was. I was afraid to talk to her because that's what I was doing. I was starting to open up to her, and I started getting afraid. I was afraid that either she would hurt me or she would neglect me or abandon me because that's what I'm so used to happening. I didn't want that to happen again. So I created this whole scenario, this image of her, all kinds of things I created in my mind just to push her away and make it okay for me not to open up to her, to make it okay for me to resent her for no reason. Like, I rationalized this whole idea of she's going to be mean to me, or she's hurting me, or she doesn't like me, or she's jealous of me. I even did that. Like, why? She doesn't have to be jealous of me. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm gorgeous. And if I show you a picture of her, oh, she is beyond beautiful. Like, she is beautiful. Seriously. She's got it going on. And I love her. But again, my trust issues almost got in the way of me having a healthy relationship, a healthy friendship. And again, like I said, she's like my big sister. And so that's not fair to her, nor was it fair to me, to let that happen. So the reason why I'm sharing this is because I am an introvert, I'm a Cancer, and I'm a homebody. And someone also posted that on Facebook the other day, and I was like, oh my God, that is me. That is me. And a lot of people do complain about me not talking a lot, not coming around a lot, or whatever. And while I use it as an excuse that I'm a homebody, more than not, it's because I fear getting hurt. I fear that I'm going to be taken advantage of, or that someone is going to run over me, or just I fear everything negative. And and it's almost like there's no possibility for me to have real friends, or to be happy, or to have healthy relationships, when that's not true. And I was listening to a sermon the other day by Mr. Trip Lee, and it was on YouTube. Thank God for YouTube, right? And he was basically saying how we as people, we really need to not isolate ourselves. We need to become one. We need to get to know each other, communicate with one another, try to see how we can help one another and lift each other up. But the part about that really stuck out to me was where it says, and I can't really get to the scripture right now in my mind, but we are to bear each other's burdens. And he said, how can someone bear their brother's burdens if they don't even know anything about their brother? Or how can someone bear my burdens if I'm so afraid to open up? Because I know it's not true that what I'm thinking, everybody's not like that. It's just an image in my mind from what happened to me in my past, being hurt and, neglected and abused. And I do get afraid sometimes to open up to people because I'm tired of being hurt. Like, I'm tired of being hurt. But I just wanted to share that message because after I did hear that sermon, and I thought about it, and I said, I need to reach out to her, because I could lose a friend. I could lose someone who probably does care about me, someone who probably is concerned about my well-being, someone who I can trust and talk to, who understands me. And I don't want to push her away or lose that friendship that I so desperately want, because I do want healthy relationships and healthy friendships with men and women. I mean, I believe we should all stick together. We should all love one another. All of that. Like, that's true. It's necessary. It's needed. So I just wanted to share that, because our past issues can really affect our current and future lives. It can affect our success. It can affect us becoming the individuals that we are meant to be. And I'm glad that I was able to recognize that pity party that I was in for no reason. I was in a party by myself for no reason, you know? And I'm very thankful that the friends I do have, that they know me and they are aware of me. And I say that because I can tell them stuff like that, and they can say, well, Tanea, I think that maybe you're just afraid to open up. And half the time it's probably true, because I'm an open person. I'm a very friendly person. I'm a people person. I love people. But I'm fragile. I'm very fragile. And I've accepted that. And I have embraced the fact that I'm fragile and I'm emotional, and I love me. I love me to death. Because the way that I fear people will treat me, I will never treat people like that because of that fear. But at the same time, I need to let up that fear and allow myself to have what I deserve. And so I just wanted to share this message in case there's someone else like this. I know there are a lot of people hurting in the world, and I hurt. You know, there are days where I don't want to get up out of the bed, but I have to. I have to keep going. You know, I have purpose, and so do you. And hopefully this message helps someone today. I pray that, you know, we as people start learning how to build relationships with one another and to love one another and to give each other second chances and to learn how to forgive. And that's very hard, but I think if we could really just communicate and get God involved, which is the biggest step there, like I really think that we'll be fine. But anyways, hopefully this message spoke to someone. I pray that it did. I wanted to share it. It was on my mind. It was on my heart. I know I'm not the only one, and some of us are afraid to speak out, but it's okay. I'll speak out for you if I can. So you can reach out to me, determined-woman.com. You can email me. You can go to the contact me box if you choose to. You can leave your comments here on my YouTube channel. If you have questions that you would like for me to answer or any concerns or anything, then just let me know. And you all have a great day. Please subscribe. Please share this video. Please like it. No negative comments, because there are people who are hurting out here, and the purpose of this video is just to speak to those who are hurting, those who have broken hearts that need to be healed. Your time is coming, but you got to look within, and you got to dig deep, and you got to trust God. If nobody else, you got to trust Him, and just know that everything will be all right. And I love you all. I love you very much, and I wish that I could see your faces, but I can't. But anyways, I love you, and God bless.